Well, we said we were coming back, and it's not going to stop us. NASCAR Manager, opening round of a GP event. Yes, we made it, and we are going to bring you our 7 races to come. So hopefully you're going to enjoy the video. We had a fun stream the other night on NASCAR Manager, won every race somehow. So we're going to kick it straight back off and try and... I mean, I don't even know what's possible from this opening round. I mean, we scored about 290 points out of 300 in qualifying, so I don't expect us to pick up any sort of podiums or P1s. But we're just going to try and hit the ground running, enjoy it for what it is, and hopefully learn along the way ourselves and also help you out too. So hopefully you're in with us for the long term, because we're definitely going to try and do a lot more of these. And remember, add that creator code in your shop. Support myself, very much appreciated. So let's get to it then. It's the opening round in Challenger of the Super Speedway event. 7 races to come in this one, and there is a few repeating due to some sort of hutch errors with loading the tracks. As you saw in qualifying, there were some repeated tracks. Same here with this one. Now, earlier on in the week, we learned that one of the boosts was really, really good. So we've stocked up on that, ready to go. And hopefully fuel is never going to run out. It's going to be beautiful in this round. What do we got in our group then? A lot of players in there. Got some of our own in there too. Expecting 300 points is going to be... Oh, sorry, 7... Whatever the max score you can get is. I can't even remember. 521 is the closest so far. And that is with a 4-point drop, so 525 potentially possible. But we're going to try our best, see what we can do. We're going to head into a numero uno, race 1, and we're going to see what we can do. Just to show you what we've got running, Turner and Roberts. But, oh, hello, Roberts can upgrade. Very nice. We'll upgrade Roberts. Didn't know that could happen, and it has. So Roberts and Turner there, and the car itself ready to go. We're going to give it our all. Undercut is king, as you know. So race 1 is coming from the old Daytona International Speedway. Let's go and score big. 75 points maybe? We'll find out. So 586 team score. The rival has 611. So could be a tough race, but let's see. Let's see what is in store. 1 of 7. Daytona International Speedway. Let's see if this track is the one that's duplicated a few times. Hopefully we can get the knack of this one pretty quickly. 22-24 is where we sit. Going to use that boost that we like, Spectra, on both of them because fuel is king. Fuel is key. We're going to like that. So here we go then. Race 1. Let's find out, shall we? 1 of 7, lap 1 of 8. We're ready to race. Green flag is about to drop. Here we go. Green flag, off they go. And looks like potentially a real player. Some double boosts being used as well. We're not going to push too early because, as you've always seen with me, you don't really need to push too much because the pack just sits so tight early on in that part of the race. And here you go. You can see how we just close up on the bank of the turn. The rival has got into P15, so they have made their way quite nicely through. So we've coming through past lap 1 already. We're going to go for a pit for fuel. That is what's going to give us that free air and push. We're closing on the P15 rival. There would have used a lot more tyre, a lot more fuel at this point. And you can see Turner just trying to get through. But again, don't need to push too much. Both are going to now come in for fuel. Will the rival pit? They do not. They stay out. So early pit stop or in pit road for us. And we are then released back on. So you can see now we're going to be the only cars pretty much in our vicinity. And with that free air, without following the other cars, we will now be able to pass. Shout out for Hutch for the best camera angle that I've seen on a Hutch game. That is unbelievably good. Love it. And you can see there Roberts on the bank with the faster car. We'll cut on both of them. It's looking pretty nice so far as we undercut like a dream. Coming through, it's P6 and P7 at the moment. So going to continue to push. We're going to have to watch the tyres at... How fast are they? Jesus, they're quick. So coming past pit road again. We're on tyres. We're not too bad on the tyres. These AI seem very, very quick, which is interesting. But we are in P1 and P2 now. What we're going to do is 10% halfway round. We're going to cut now down to medium. That should give us that tyre just to pit road and the fuel to pit road as well. You can see pit road now coming up. Fuel is very tight, but we've timed that to perfection. So in we come, and 1 and 2 go on. They're going to be our biggest threat, I think. We should get that clean air again from the back. So again, we're going to push straight away. We are going to have to do a little bit of race management when it comes to this. So the race is on. We're now P21, P22. As we come down the straight, I'm going to hit that medium a little bit and then push again into the bank. That is what we're going to plan to do. This is what I feel like we've got to do. Back onto medium. When we can save a bit of fuel, let's do it. You've got a few cars coming out at the moment as well. And I feel like we can just sit on medium. 1, 2, 3 and 4 will have to, and 5 will all have to enter pit road at least one more time, I feel. So we're just going to look after everything. If they don't, we're in trouble, but I think they are going to be in trouble too. So P6, P7. Final lap, white flag. Let's see. 1, 2 we are. We've got the AI behind us who looks like they're pushing pretty quick as well. They are closing, but we are only on medium. We have got reserves to burn if we need it. And they are closing all the time. But I think we're going to get race 1 done beautiful. And we're going to take, with that Spectra boost, a nice 75 points. As across the line we go, we've started well. It's 75 points, race number 1. That's exactly what we needed. It looked a bit iffy, didn't it? At one stage, it looked like they were going to be, AI were going to come back past us, but we got away with it, and then suddenly we pulled clear with that strategy that we followed to that 2-lap, just medium boost, followed by that fuel pit stop, and then a 3-lap push pretty much, and then followed by 3-lap at the end, brand new tyres and fuel, and that worked a treat. So 75 points to kick off this event of opening round against a big team score as well. We had drivers, bit of a mixed bag for them drivers, and a car which was pretty balanced or very balanced as well. So race 1 done, it's max points so far. Check out race 2 then. Very similar team score. Should be an even matchup for this race then. Probably like 1 or 2 aero or grip in it for the car setups potentially and the drivers. So again, we're not repeating ourselves, but we kind of are. Race 2 is at the same circuit. So I was basically detailed this by Hutch earlier in the week that picking up this game again, there was a few incorrect load of tracks. So here we are, racing the same one. But, you know, still a bit of practice. If we can master the tracks, then great. We'll be kings of the track. Kings of Daytona. Let's go. Fuel, we know is key. Don't panic early on. 2-3-3 incoming for the strategy as we get the green flag. And we're going to be off and racing. Let's go. Let's keep an eye out for any pace cars as well, for any accidents, any crash cams. We'll have yet to see one of them in our return to Nascar. But we're off and racing on lap 1. And we've got Bro in P17. Rival has already dropped off the back a little bit with Kint. Don't know their full names, I must say. But we're already up into lap 2. And this is the lap where we do just look after tyres. We do just help ourselves a little bit. And we just take our time. Do a little bit of conserving down the straight. We're going to creep up to the back of them cars ahead anyway. You can see the blocking just coming in now, and a fuel stop is imminent. Into pit road, first time. We know what to do from race 1. Rinse and repeat for race 2. Let's get back out there and let's go. Push time for the boys. Let's make sure we get that undercut there ready and try and get through. Little bit of, wasn't pushing Roberts annoyingly, but we get him back on the slipstream, and now he's back with us. So again, we're not pushing too much. We're going to save him down the straight. Now, he didn't push straight away, but we're going to get a little bit lucky. Is Roberts going to get lucky? He is. So he's P5, P6. He managed to scrape through without that push. A little bit of medium down the straight. Get back to the bank. And again, this is where the AI seem very, very quick. Low fuel. That's okay. Because there is pit road. And now we're going to hit the medium. So 1 and 2 at this stage, again, fuel and tyres. They should go round again. But remember, we should then drop out the back again. And we'll have a full 3 laps of pretty much pushing. We've dropped back to P3 and P4, P5. But it's only because of these 3 cars at the front. And now we're going to cut into pit road. Second time, final time, 1 car in with us as well. That could cost us. If they're going the same strategy as we are, we're going to have to make an overtake. There they are in pit road. They're ahead as well. So this could be interesting then. Can we get past that car ahead of us? What are they on? They are on full fuel tyres as well. So we've got to make a move. This is going to be interesting. As here comes, we're getting blocked by both, but now we're ahead with Roberts. Can we block him off? We can. Just going to try and keep some fuel. Turner's fuel is very, very, very low. We're going to just leave it on medium, and then hopefully later on in this race, we can just push away. We'll have some pit road entries for the cars ahead of us. Can we get Turner ahead? Is he going to get blocked? He's very short on fuel. This is a problem. We might drop a point here. We're into P3. It's this P2. I don't think we can get P2 here. We're going to have to push Roberts like so. He's got very good fuel as Roberts now. Now we're going to push Turner as well. But that AI car is going with. And I don't think we're going to be able to hold off. We're definitely not. I tell you what a different set of race, different strategy for the AI. It's a first point drop of the opening round in race 2. Same track, same sort of strategy, but that AI was on the supreme setup like we were. So ideally, there's not a lot we could have done about that. The 75s will not be as easy as maybe first 4. 74 points for that race number 2. And let's take a look. I mean, the AI didn't trouble us. It was that one car who was on the optimum strategy like us. What did they do? They did the same setup, same driver's strats. Well, low fuel for the rival. That was never really going to work. Decent car levels, but again, we'll take the 74. Here we go then. Race number 3, and it's a different track. You'll be glad to know we are off to a Michigan International Speedway for this one. So hopefully we can go and absolutely do some good. Let's find out though. We're going to go fuel. We might be able to just cruise this one. We'll see how we go in. So Spectra and Spectra for the drivers, like normal. Fuel boost key. And let's go. Lap 1 of 9. How many laps can we get in though with this? That's the one thing I don't really know. As we're away, 3.6 on the board. Michigan, maybe. Can we do a 2-3-4? Can we do a 3-3-3? It's going to be tough, this one. Don't think we can do like a 1-stop. Don't think we've got the fuel for that one. So we have got we could do. We could do 4 laps, but I don't think we're going to get to 5. I think I maybe pit on lap. I could do 4 laps though, couldn't I? So let's go fuel. Let's go fuel. I think we'll pit early on pit road. Oh my god, how far is Roberts detached? Why is Roberts so detached? What in the world has he been doing? Has he been sleeping at the back of this race? Because look how far behind he is. But hopefully he's slipstreaming. Oh my god, he's so far behind. That's terrible from Roberts. But we're back out racing anyway. Roberts is going to cost us, I think, big points here. I can't see him getting that undercut in when he's so far behind. And look, there's AI coming out of the pit road already. And Roberts is only just going past it. Roberts has messed this one up big time, I feel. Only P20. He's going to struggle from there. And Turner is about to start another lap onto lap 5. So fuel and tyres. Robert is chaos. Robert is KO'd in this race. I don't think he's going to get anywhere here. This is not good. Roberts has had a mare. I don't know why I probably wasn't looking really. I didn't expect him to be too far back. And he was. He was so far back. You can see how he's almost a quarter of the track behind. Not quite sure what happened. That is on me. That is a mistake by me. And on lap 6, we've got 4 laps to do. This is not looking good for Roberts. Unfortunately. He's our best driver, by the way. And Roberts is just way behind. So it's going to be some huge point drop. Could we not even get to final round because of this race? That is very much possible. But Turner's up to P9. I'm going to cut down Turner. Roberts is going to get past a few cars. I'm going to let him push him. Up to P14. This is not good. Have we got enough fuel to get around here? It's an 8-lap race and we've only got 1.4 fuel. I might have messed this up a little bit, folks. I think I very much messed this up. Robert's going to have to pit as well. Or is he going to have to pit? I mean, on 0.8, he's got to pit. And he's on 1. We've messed it big time. Michigan has killed us. Absolutely killed us in this. I could have kept pushing if I knew that was the case. And this is going to send... I don't think we're going to make it through to the final round. This is too much of a points drop. This is huge. I mean, Turner's going to drop us a few more positions. But we've absolutely... This is a not good day for racing. We've cost ourselves big time. We've made a huge mistake. 23 is not good enough. We should be up in that 1-2. 42 points. I think that sees us out. That sees us out of this round. I generally feel that is game over. I'm not even going to entertain the strategies. 191. I mean, is there a point of continuing at this stage? Oh, that's horrible. But we've got race 4 to come. At least we're back to Daytona, eh? A return to form is needed. We cannot really drop any more points. There is a very strong chance now, because of a 30-something point drop, that we are not going to make it through to the final round, which is a shame because we've only just picked up this game again, and you feel with mistakes, with not playing the game, you should be allowed to make mistakes and get through still, but this is going to be tough. Let's just make sure we don't drop 1 max in each race and try and get this through. So here we go then. Next race up, race 4. Now we know this circuit. This is the 3rd time we're racing this one. The 233 key here. Wow, we've been burnt big time. Oh. So let's go. Again, we'll just chill at the start. Don't need to do anything. You know this circuit by now. We've probably got it multiple more times as well. Let's see. At least we're with the AI this time, whereas Roberts last time was at the back by like 10 seconds. Didn't see what happened there. Whether he got blocked and just lost pace, I don't know. But fuel pit stop. Next time round, as we see pit road coming up, we'll be in. About halfway round. At least we learn for tomorrow. That's always the key if we do get through. At least we know we've got to change something tomorrow. As we now enter pit road for the first time. Roberts and Turner together. So we're either going to score great or we're both going to score bad. One of the two. And now back out we go. Now we need both of these cars to be pushing hard. This is the outlap of dreams to get the undercut and clean air. Down the straight we go. As we hit the bank, what we want to see, I mean, Roberts taking the higher bank and taking the faster line, the faster driver in this race it seems. Not last race, though. There is a few cars coming out. We have survived. We are into P6, P7. A few cars ahead of us still. 1 to 5. That's how it was last time we raced this circuit. And we're going to keep pushing. We've got a nice gap. I'm happy on the fuel. I'm pretty happy on the tyres, actually, as well. 18% is not too bad. But we should take 1 and 2. We do. This time it looks like we're on the optimum strategy and there is not an AI that is going with us either. I'm going to push that a bit more this time. I might be able to... Right, now we pushed. I think we've topped the speed into the bank. Now we'll cut down. You can see we're very low on fuel. We've timed it. Perfect though. 0.09, 0.01 as we enter pit road. We should drop out the back. And only just. There you go, P22. Turner we wasn't pushing. Now we will. So we'll push briefly. You can see Turner catching up down that straight. And now we'll cut back down. So we just want to protect fuel and tyres. We need 2 laps. We've got to do a little bit of conserving somewhere. Maybe we start with Roberts, who's slipstreaming. Because slipstreaming, at least we're going to be a little bit quicker. Look at that. We're conserving and we're slipstreaming. Turner, not so much. We're getting blocked, but they should pit now. Turner is not in trouble. There will be cars into pit road. Final lap, white flag. Should see us take 1-2. I can't see the fuel that I'm on at the moment. 0.9 and 0.9. That should be good. We're well ahead of P3 as well. So this should be 75. We need this 75 after a big drop. P3 is closing, but we've got enough fuel and tyres to protect. They're not closing fast enough. We're back on form. Back to the track we know best. It is 75 points. And the good thing about these races is they finish pretty quickly, don't they? They don't have to wait 30 seconds for the AI or the rival to quit, to finish. We finished pretty quickly. 75 points, back at it. I'm still gutted. 34 points I think we've dropped so far. Same team score match-up. And you can see they had Burton and Bowman and a car which was more drawability than ours. But 75 is in anyway. Race 5. Bigger team score match-up. Only got 3 races to go, which includes this one. And again, different track this time. Bit more of a... Well, it's not an oval. It's a General Moore track. So we've got Watkins Glen International. And... yeah, this is going to be fuel and tyres everywhere, I believe. I'm going to use that Spectra again. I mean, I'm just going to stick to what I know best, if I'm honest. Let's go. Let's see then. Here we go. Road track. That's what we want to see. Bit of difference. Bit of data. I think we just need Daytona all the time. I can score 75 points in them ones. Here we go then. Green flag. We're off at the road circuit. Can we? Can we enter the road circuit for the first time on our return and score some good points? Going to be a little bit more of a different one though. But we'll see. Well, I feel like it should be the same as before. Turner's out the back though. You got a little bit more sort of cutting up in the middle. We're going to go for the 3-2-2 on this one at Watkins Glen. Pretty sure that is my best strategy to follow. Still can do 2 laps. As Turner looking to make ground. Roberts is 20th. We are not... Oh, P1 and P2 are racing hard by the look of it. And then what we're going to do is do 3 fuel and tyres every time pretty much. And hopefully a quicker pit stop might mean that we don't get caught up as much. 1.6 now we're on. We've got the fuel. Not massive amount of fuel though. Will we have some cars enter pit road or will everybody come in? Should we be doing 2 here? I feel like we maybe should. Low fuel. This is going to be hard to run. I feel like we should have pitted there. On pit road. But we're going to go fuel and tyres. We're now going to push. See if we can close the gaps. Where are them gaps? There's some quite big gaps. And here we go. So Roberts is bang into P13 then. He's made a few grounds. Everyone running slightly wide off the exit of that corner. We are coming up to pit road shortly. And we are going to now come in. But I feel like there's going to be there's a few cars that come in. Pretty much everybody. This is what I wanted to avoid. I think I should have gone 2 laps. Not 3. It's a big top. You want to be in clear air on a road circuit, definitely. Harder to pass. So now we're going to do a 3-2. We're going to just push for 2 laps here, and then we're going to finish off with a 2 as well. I think a 2-2-3 would work better around here. Because look, we're in traffic, we didn't get the undercut ability, and now we're stuck. Got some AI well out front as well. And I would argue that based on I've got 75% tyres and I'm pushing a lot, I don't really need to take tyres, but I think I'm going to have to. It's going to be a fuel and tyres, an extra 2-second stop. What we might find is a lot of the AI go 3-3-1. Turner is up to 11th though. He is working hard to gain. I mean, maybe I need a little bit more overtaking from our drivers at this circuit because it's such a tricky one. Fuel is always key, but Turner's flying. Turner's up to P9 now. P8. P7. I mean, he's worked hard. Roberts is struggling again like he did at that Michigan circuit. And now we've got 2 full laps of extreme push now. It's all in the balance. It's definitely going to be points dropped again. It's a hard circuit, it seems. It definitely should have done, if we get through tomorrow, a 2-2-3. That's what I'm definitely going to do. Because lap 4 didn't have barely anybody pit. And we're getting blocked, as you can see. That is the problem with this. We need to find room to get through. A lot of AI in the pits. We're definitely dropping big points. The question is how many? Can we survive? Can we get through? There's a few cars in pit road which we're going to get past. Drops us into 10th, 9th on the final lap. Still getting blocked. And Roberts into P12. Definitely think fuel management drivers maybe weren't too key on this one. Because we can't get through. We are making some huge mistakes, I feel. Maybe we're just not strong enough in Challenger yet. That could also be the one. But I do feel we made some critical mistakes. We are getting blocked. We just cannot get through these. We're on the final corner already. It's only going to be P9 for Turner. It's only going to be P11 for Roberts. More points have disappeared. From the 75 that was available, it's not looking good. We have only just finished Series 6, by the way, so we've only just entered Series 7. You can enter Challenger with any series parts, I think. So, yeah, it's still difficult. 54 points. Level 5, level 7s. We just probably don't have the levels at this point. Maybe we need to sharpen up them mistakes. But again, we need to level up as well. Race 6. 2 to go. Different track this time. California Speedway. Hopefully Daytona's the last one and we know we're going to get 70-something points. Ooh, it's crunch time. Still don't know if we're going to get through. I think it's going to be very tough to get through in a Challenger where a lot of people are going to score big points. But this one's a different one. 21st and 24th. Going for that Spectra boost again. Until I learn a bit more about what boost at what track to use. Always got to pick it up. No streamer is amazing at games straight away. So, 1 and 9. 1 of 9 on laps. Green flag. Time to race. The question is, I think 3-3-3 on this one. I think we had this one before, didn't we? I actually remember now. So, I think the 3-3-3. We dropped points at Michigan, I think it was. I can't remember. I've maybe got a brain like a sieve, which is worrying. But I am going to do... I don't think I'll get 4 laps out of anything. So I think a 3-3-3. Pit for fuel on the first time. Hammer it for 3 laps. Fuel and tyres. Bring it home. That's what I'm feeling. But watch on tyres though, because it might just have to be fuel and tyres. For the fact we're on 60% already, I'm going to go fuel and tyres on both here. I'm going to go, just try it. Because I don't think the tyres are going to last too much. Goes against what I usually say. We'll get to race screen, forgot about that part. Usually we don't want to push early on, but I don't think the tyres are going to last anyway. And we've already got Turner up to 13th. Here's a few cars in the pits then, so yeah, strategy is struggling. My brain struggling. Where are we going to come out though? This is we're making a bit of a mess of this at the moment. Turner's going to come out P20. He is going to get the outside line on the bank and take it up to 18th. We don't want to get blocked. We're not getting blocked. Roberts is struggling. So Turner's up to 14th. And he's going to get a nice little bit of an undercut. He should do on everyone else. Roberts is still in P23 though. Getting blocked and just sitting behind. Turner now gets blocked. But it's only got 2 cars ahead of him. Roberts is up to 14th. And here we go. Turner into the lead. That's good. Because now Turner will come in for fuel and tyres. And we'll just push again for 3 laps. Roberts is down to 16th. Roberts again is the car that is not working. Just getting blocked completely. And he's so far behind. He just sit behind him. He cannot make an overtake. And we're going to do a slow stop anyway. More points coming. We ain't getting through to final round. Surely. Surely. We need a good exit for Roberts here. Better than everybody else. If he gets blocked straight away. I think he has got blocked. Oh my god, he's got blocked straight away. Why, Roberts? Go round somebody. He's just literally sitting behind. Slipstreaming, which is great. Not. Go round him. Come on. Make a different line. Just sit behind the same car the whole race. Do something. Oh, and then you go round and then you get blocked again. The rival's just going to come up the inside. Look, go round somebody. Finally. Oh. What are you doing? You are trash. Why is he now overtaking everybody? Why spend the whole race sitting behind someone and then the last half of the track start weaving your way through? What a muppet. There must be something in his overtake. His overtaking must be terrible. 69 points, another 6-point drop. There's no way we're making it, surely. That's probably why. 6 overtaking. I think that says enough there, doesn't it? That is why Roberts is getting stuck. The rival had a decent car, but I think we found our problem. Roberts, I think you need to go in the bin, mate. So the final race then, we are off to Daytona again, which is the track we know. Roberts seems to work at this track because of the undercutter ability. I think a track where you don't get a strong undercut, like the track that we've just had, like Michigan, I think we need to bin Roberts off. We need a bit less fuel but better overtaking. Because look how Turner got through the pack. He had about 30 overtaking. Roberts had 6 overtaking. Couldn't get through. So I think it's all about learning on this game. Probably need an overtaking boost on him. Definitely. Now this circuit we know is fine because of the undercut. We just do a 2-3-3 and we undercut nicely. Clean air. You're so fast in clean air, you're fine. Whereas some of the circuits like we're learning, we need overtaking, clearly. Michigan, we need overtaking. The road track of Watkins Glen, we need overtaking. And then, obviously, California, we need some overtaking as well. Because we just got hammered in that race. But we're getting blocked again with Roberts. I think Roberts loves to be blocked. He is the perfect person if you went on a night out and you don't want to attract anybody, because he'll block everything. He'll get blocked by everybody. So, yeah, let's see. But we're going to get these cars in early doors. We are not too detached from the back, but I think we know that this circuit is usually pretty good to us. Probably good for everybody else as well, don't get me wrong. P23, P24 coming in. But yeah, I'll look back on this video and go, I'm screaming at somebody who is not overtaking and he's got 6 overtaking stats. That's it. What do you expect? In hindsight, yeah, I get it. But surely I could move to the left or right to overtake somebody, or try at least. So difficult opening round. Hopefully we get through, but I think we've dropped too many points, if I'm honest. I don't think we're going to make it. We're going to get a nice undercut to 6th and 7th here. We're going to cut down. We need to get another lap in. 1 to 5 are already out there. You've got the AI closing up, which we know they like to do. But we should be able to stay ahead. Now, Robert's in free air. Absolutely fine. So, fuel and tyres. Fuel and tyres. 1 and 4. 1 and 3. So, it's just switching around a little bit. And then we'll be into pit road this lap. Just going on the final bank. We're going to just run out of fuel pretty close, but we're in. The only ones again, and then we're going to go on to that undercut ability. We were in pretty much 1-2. There is a car coming in as well. We're going to be at the back, towards the back, which should see us. Then be able to push off initially. And then we're going to need to look after some. So again, coming down the straight, closing all the time. And then we don't want to get blocked by this guy. And we don't. So we're going to cut down there. We need 2 laps fuel, by the way. And we're currently on 1.7. We've got to do some conserving at this point. We are pretty fast. But down the straight we go. And now we're going to look after. Where is 7 and 8? They're quite far behind. Oh my god, there is 7. Jesus, they were closer than our 4. Fuel is very close though. That's our problem. We are going to jump up into 1 and 2. So again, looks like we are going to be able to complete this one. Excess fuel, I doubt very much. They are coming. There is a closer race. Our confidence has been knocked. They are coming at me. But I think we're going to hold off. We are just going to hold off. We finish on 75. Damage has been done though. I would be very, very fortunate to get through. I feel, that's for sure. So through, let's hope for. That race is done. Big team score higher than ours. Level 6, level 2s. Decent, well, a lot better than ours actually. Look, 15 overtaking, 72 fuel for Lejeune. And the car as well. Need to work on them driver ability, it seems. But that is our opening round done of the Super Speedway. It has been eventful. It looks promising from the start, but it is into P11. It is 464 points. However, I think we've lost a lot of points there, and I can't see us surviving to make it another day. I don't know, I might be wrong. There is a lot of people to race still. Looks like a good 100 lobby. And we're going to have to hope for the best, because that was pretty difficult. But job could be done, could not be. Race 3, 5 and 6 were our point drops. We need to work on that. Well, so was 2, but it was only 1 point. We've got to do some work, we've got to do some grinding. But let's see first. We're only Series 7, you can see 1012 season high, compared to some of these that have nearly scored max 6,000. So we are against some very good players, some very high level players. But we'll live to fight another day, hopefully, and fingers crossed we can get some. Well, hopefully we can get a NASCAR final round to you tomorrow. Well, we don't know. we're not going to be too sure because we don't know if we're going to make it. Hopefully I'll try and keep you updated anyway. But good luck if you're watching or playing your NASCAR manager. Make sure to whack this code on as a WF1, and we'll see you for our next NASCAR video, hopefully tomorrow. If not, I guess in the week for some lives or some duels.